Closer look at the Jenin refugee camp. More than 20,000 Palestinians are cramped in there in about 1 square kilometre of land. The camp was built for Palestinians who were themselves expelled from their land during the creation of Israel in 1948. Most were displaced from Haifa and the surrounding villages. Since then, Israel has denied them the right to return. During the Second Intifada in 2002, a 10-day air and land campaign by Israel destroyed much of that camp. Today, it has an unemployment rate of nearly 17% and high rates of poverty and school dropouts. Jenin's mayor says Israel's latest offensive has so far displaced 4,000 Palestinians, yet another displacement of communities already uprooted for generations. Well, let's speak to Ofer Cassif. He's an Israeli politician and a member of the Hadash-Tal party. He joins us now from West Jerusalem. Ofer, let me start by asking you, as a member of the Knesset, watching what's unfolding right now in Jenin, how have you and your party responded?
Of course, we see it in a context, in a wider context, and the context is the ongoing Israeli occupation over the Palestinian people and Palestinian land of the West Bank, is Jerusalem, and still Gaza as well, which is under the control of Israel and under siege. Israel is guilty in war crimes, not only in Jenin, but in the all Palestinian occupied territories. Israel is guilty in war crimes against the Palestinian people in this ongoing malicious murderous occupation. We should refer to the attack, the assault on Jenin as part of this ongoing criminal occupation.
Were lawmakers informed of the scale of this? And do you have a sense, as a member of the Knesset, of when this might actually end?
Of course, we all wish that it would end immediately. It shouldn't have begun at all, because people must understand that we must distinguish between the excuses Israel presents, especially in front of the international community, and the real reason behind this assault on Jenin. The real reason is that those who now dominate the Israeli government are fascists, are racists. The Kahana followers control the government. Those, if they had a party with the same ideas in Europe, they would have referred to as fascists or even worse. So they control the government. They stressed and other factors, other ingredients or components of the coalition to wage this criminal attack or assault on Jenin. That's the real reason. They want to harm the Palestinians. They want to drive the Palestinians out of their homeland. And the minister, the finance minister, Smotrich, who, by the way, was almost accused in terrorism 20 years ago during this disengagement plan, he actually published 6 years ago a document which you can find in Google, which is totally explicit, which is called the subjugation plan. This plan resembles plans from Germany 90 years ago, because in this plan he explicitly talks about the lot of the Palestinians in their homeland. And he says, Israel must annex the West Bank and the all Palestinian occupied territories. The Palestinians there should not enjoy basic civic rights. Those who, among the Palestinians who will not be ready to accept this lot and this discrimination against them are going to be driven away by force and perhaps even killed. So what we see now in Jenin is just a small portion of the political perception and political plan of this gang of Smotrich and Ben Gvir. That's the real reason. It has nothing to do with security of Israel or Israelis. It has everything to do with the racist, fascist agenda of the government in general and the Ben Gvir and Smotrich's party in particular. The excuse that the government gives is that there are arms and so-called terrorists in Jenin. But that's an excuse, not the reason. Because as long as there is an occupation, there is a resistance. And the resistance is a natural thing. It doesn't mean that I personally accept each and every action of resistance, but I do accept the idea of preferably non-violent resistance to any injustice, especially like occupation that is 56 years old.
Ofer Cassif there, an Israeli politician and member of the Knesset for the Jewish Arab Hadash Party, speaking to us from Jerusalem. Thank you.